Namaste. My name is Dawa Sherpa. I'm from Solukhumbu, Fera.
Maybe you can
Okay.
tell us a little bit about
In 2015, there was a big earthquake, and there's a big disaster in Nepal. Actually, not only Fera but all over the Nepal. And in Fera, there's 88 houses, and 22 is most of them in 22 are badly damaged. And Fera is actually kind of hidden valley, also hidden village also, because after 1 hour there's a if you walk 2 hours from there, there's a touristic place, and if you walk 3 hours down, there's another center place, but there's nothing. And at the beginning, when the disaster happened, all like foreigner or other NGOs start to help for the other place where they really hear the news, because the news expert and everybody focus on their Gorkha, Simikor, like here in Chautara, but Fera was completely hidden. So I've been working in Nepal Med since a long time. It's an NGO from Germany called Nepal Med Nepal. I've been working with them since a long time. So I requested to Nepal Med that this hidden village has also problem. So because of them, I got a fund. So then we started to rebuild the house. But this is in the Khumbu regions. This is one of the expensive area in Nepal because of the transportations. Everything that we have to bring from India, Kathmandu, till Fera, it costs a lot of money because of the transportation for the cement, and everything is very expensive. So we got 23,000 euros from Nepal Med. So we try to do as best as we can. The house which we can repair, we repair them, and then the house which is completely destroyed, we rebuild them. But we paid like 1,000 euros per house to rebuild. It is not enough, but they also put their effort themselves, and they collect the loans also, and plus our money. So it helps a lot to encourage them to rebuild the house. Otherwise, they don't have a budget. Because we didn't get the exact amount of the houses, because there's a different economic status in the family. Some people are a little bit rich, not rich like in Europe, but in Nepalese way. Some has some money, and some they have even difficult to live the life. So who have really difficulties, we get more money. We put in two parts, half parts and full parts. So the people who have a little bit money, we put in the half part, and the people who are really bad conditions, we put full part. And also we put half part only for the repair, small repairing, like if your house roof is gone, or if your one window is gone, if you can repair that. So we put half budget for them. And also that we have very critical situation in the school also. The students are staying like in a small cozy room, like 10 students in like 5.5 feet small rooms. So with that money, we save a little bit money. This we discussed with the whole village, and they have to build that school. The government is already craft here. Our government, we will say, till now I will say no government. We don't have a government. Maybe it will get better now, because now after election it's turning better now. But at that time, I will say there's no government. So the people have to build the school also, and they are already themselves, they have nothing. They are already in a problem. So the idea comes there that everybody says, why don't we save a little bit money from here? Because you put a little bit more effort in your house and save a little bit money from there. So we put in the school. So from there, we built also a school, but not full part of the school. The missing part, we take the money from there also.
Nice. Who takes the decisions?
The community member. We have 88 houses. There's a community, and there's one chief and 7 other members. They take the decisions. and they discuss with the village and they take the decision actually not only the community, this is the whole decisions from the whole village.
Nice. Yeah. And what was it with Alina?
Wow, it was great. This was very good for me too, like to show the villager who brought the money. It was very nice that Fabien and Alina visit the real people who collect the money, because actually it is also difficult to collect the donations. It is not easy. I've been in Europe also. It is not easy to collect the money, but the people still, the Nepali has that think that the white people who has a lot of money and they keeps away. So it was for me, it's like young people like Alina and Fabien, they came there and they are surprised. These young people, like 20 years old people, how they bring that much money, how they collect. And so it was nice chance to me to explain that how they collect the money and how they have a good heart to help the people. That they also learn a little bit from that. When you visit the house, before you visit there, we don't have an idea to pay for the schools. They was talking about, and after that I explained that how they collect the money and how they bring that money here. So they got also feeling that, okay, so why don't we can also help a little bit. We're poor, but we can also help. They have a manpower, they don't have a money, but they have a manpower. They have also, they can also cut up a little bit money from that. So because of you there, we can build also a school on there. Actually, I am involved in this kind of project since 20 years now. In a different project, like right now, we have 300 students in the school in Solu. That we built a deaf school. This is the first school there, first hostel, deaf hostel, and first disabled house there. And before that, in Nepali culture, if you have a disabled child in the house, the family feels shy. This is a bad culture actually. You should help them, but they feel shy because, they more believe on the God and things like that. Maybe God punish me or something like that. But we want to educate them that this is not from the God, that this is a physically defected. So those disabled, they hide them, very bad way. So our idea is we want to educate them, and also disabled people can do a lot of things that I saw, and I actually when I visit all of the countries and things like that. So I saw it. So we want to bring them and educate them. So this was the first disabled school and disabled home in Solo. We built it there. There we have 300 schools. And here now I have 13 kids here in Kathmandu. They're completely orphan. And I have still difficulties that some people have where to contact, because I brought the kids, but no one is contact there. So we are paying we don't have kids at home, but we are paying for the hostels, and we're educating them. And my idea, for me, since I was young, I'm happy to do some social work. Either I have money or not, but you can do from a lot of ways, social work. Either if you don't have money, I put my effort. If you have friends, if they put the money, it's the two things that either you put money in the right way or not. So if you put the money in the right way, from the small money, you can do a lot of things. Okay. Thank you.
What gives you the power to continue?
Well, the power, when I do something, the more people from the back they support. This is my country actually, yeah. I think like that, and my people. But the people from Europe and the other countries, they have more willing to help us. Then why don't we stand up here?